Yeah, this movie's pretty intense.
Are you seeing this?
Everybody off the...
Gotta get to the lifeboats right now.
My wife's name is Felicia.
And my daughter's Cindy.
And I will see them again.
Hey there guys, how are you? It's me, the Canadian Movie Buff, with a review of Deepwater Horizon. So Deepwater Horizon is about the BP oil spill that happened back in 2010. And now this true story has been brought to film by director Peter Berg and stars Mark Wahlberg, Kurt Russell, and Dylan O'Brien. What you need to know is that this movie is intense. It is a not easy to watch movie. I mean, sure, it's been 6 years since the event happened, but the way this movie portrays it, it makes it feel as if it happened yesterday. It doesn't hold back on anything. It gives us the specific details. It gives us exactly what happened. It gives us what happened and a little bit more. I don't want to be cliche when I say this, but Mark Wahlberg, this guy needs an Oscar. He's playing a regular guy. All he wants is to just do his job and then go home to his family when the shift's over. And when the explosion goes down and he has to be a hero, what does he do? He has to think quickly and rationally and make sure that everybody comes out okay in the end. You know how I said earlier where it doesn't hold back, it gives all the details and then some? Well, that's what this movie does. It cranks up the realism and brutality to 11. And keep in mind, this is only a PG-13 PG rated movie when this is borderline R, maybe even 18A. Don't let the brutality drive you away from the movie though. Yes, it is not easy to watch, and yes, it may be hard to keep your eyes on the screen, but trust me, the way they bring this story to life is such a phenomenal piece that it is really hard to ignore. But story details aside, this movie has a lot more stuff to offer. For starters, I didn't know Kurt Russell was in the movie until I went to see the movie. I don't know if there was any other trailers that gave it away, but for me that was a total surprise, and I was not expecting it, and he did a perfect job portraying the real life person he was portraying. And Dylan O'Brien, wow, that dude has come a long way since Maze Runner. First, the Eyebrows kid stars in The Revenant, and now him in this. I don't know if these guys just got lucky or just made smart decisions, but young adult movies are definitely kicking the door open for future stars. I don't know why, but I thought John Malkovich played the part of a BP executive jerk really, really well. I don't know, maybe it's just in his accent, or he just looked like a BP executive jerk, but he brings this character to life. Even though he is meant to be unlikable, he knows that this guy is supposed to be unlikable. You're not supposed to like him. In fact, the guy he was portraying was charged with manslaughter after the incident, but the charges were dropped last year. I'm starting to wonder if I should have mentioned that last comment, because I now know there's probably going to be a flame war down in the comments section. Please don't start one, please. I don't know if I can really say anything bad about this movie. I mean, it's not easy to watch, and the actors do a phenomenal job. The brutality that is brought to the table is incredible, and Peter Berg brings that sense of brutality from Lone Survivor into Deepwater Horizon. I don't know what is with Peter Berg, Mark Wahlberg, and True Stories, but when all those three things come together, you can count there's going to be so much brutality and that lives are going to be lost. So Deepwater Horizon, Mark Wahlberg does a phenomenal job, Kurt Russell does a phenomenal job, Dylan O'Brien, John Malkovich, everybody else, they all do phenomenal performances. There are scenes that will make you cringe, there are scenes that will make you cry, and the way it goes from 0 to 50, then back down to 0, then all the way to 100 is just incredible. I definitely don't think I could watch this movie multiple times, but I will say that you definitely need to see Deepwater Horizon at least once in theaters, especially in IMAX. Alright guys, that's my review of Deepwater Horizon. What did you think of it? Have you seen it? Have you seen Lone Survivor? What's your favorite true story movie? Leave your answer down in the comments below. And as always, this is Canadian Movie Buff saying I hope you have a fantastic weekend at the movies. See ya!